I'll probably just end up starting, watching something else. Just kind of lose interest naturally. But overall, I like it. It's a good show. I've watched a bunch of movies this weekend. It's kind of all we did was laze around and watch movies. Although the weekend did kind of just start. Well, I guess technically it's halfway through, so. But I rewatched Dark Knight Rises. I haven't seen that since the theater. And I liked it, but it feels like less of a passion project and more of like a contract or like something that he had to do, which I don't even know if that's the case, but that's kind of just the vibe I get. It felt more like an obligation than a passion project, but I really do like it. I think it wraps up, I think it's a very good ending to the whole series. I think it wraps up the whole thing really well. I don't think it gets enough credit for that. It ties both Batman Begins and Dark Knight together really well. I would like it more if Bane said Bane. He doesn't say his name enough. How are we supposed to know who he is? That's kind of the genius of Batman and Robin. You know immediately that, oh, that's not Poison Ivy, that's Bane. He said Bane. If it was Poison Ivy, he would say Poison Ivy. So you kind of right off the bat, you had that important distinction. So I kind of like that. But speaking of Batman and Robin, I still need to finish that. I think Dark Knight still fits into it really well. I think all three movies work really good as that threesome. I like it. But I think Dark Knight Rises just didn't. Also, it doesn't hit as hard when it's following a perfect movie. Dark Knight is perfect front to back. Dark Knight is just great. And Dark Knight Rises is more of the same. With also a great villain. Bane is great, but it's almost like too little too late. Or not too little too late, but it's not Heath Ledger. So it's like you're not gonna get better than that. Well, you should have. You know what's funny though? This time watching it back, I did not have any trouble understanding his voice. In the theater I did. I think in the theater with the booming bass, it's impossible, but at home it was not bad at all. I had no issue throughout any of the movie. Yeah, I think you just need you can't have Dolby Atmos. Leave the Atmos at home. Oh, the plane scene in the beginning. That's definitely the most Nolan scene too. Right in the beginning, it's like, oh man, it's Nolan time. That's what it felt like. It's like, oh cool, it's a Nolan movie. And then it turns into Batman. Which is good. I like Batman, but that's kind of where I feel like, oh, he wanted to do something else. I feel like. This is your favorite game from your childhood? Pokemon Mini? Or Pokemon Channel? Pokemon Channel, that's correct. Pokemon Mini, Pokemon Pinball Petit, I would question your childhood, to be honest. Okay. Oh, let's do the cool strat. Can I do it? Boom. Boom. And then it's just that easy, fellas. Boom shakalaka. I'm just too good. He's too good. He's too nice with it. No, I love Pokemon Channel as well. So this is the actual level 9 strat. Is that what this is? Or is this level 8? level 8 Diglett strat. Oh, you fucker. But I've been trying to modify it to go faster, and then I kind of screw myself up with that. Look at all this time save! Jumping Jehoshaphat. Look at this. Sub 10 is possible. We didn't think it could happen. We truly didn't think it was possible. And here we are. Very comic book style. Yeah, no, I hear you. It's a Nolan. It's Christopher Nolan. It's not a comic book. It's not Batman. It's Christopher Nolan who got the license to Batman. So if you're not into Nolan movies, I could definitely see not being into it. 100%. But I love Nolan movies also, as well as loving Batman. So even if it's not my favorite actual Batman, like himself, like my favorite portrayal of Batman, to say, it's one of my favorite Batman movies. One of my favorite comic book movies ever. But honestly, I like Robert Pattinson's Batman more. I think so. As far as the whole movie goes, though, it's between Dark Knight and the Batman for me, as far as favorite live-action comic book movie, I think. I really liked Guardians of the Galaxy 2, though, but it's been a while since I watched that. I could never get that left one. Like, really nice, like how I get the right one. Ugh. Okay, whatever. And then he's like bouncing around everywhere, and I still didn't break the rock, but we're good now, I guess. Oh, shit. That was stupid. Easy time loss. Looks like a Law and Order. Oh, shut up. I do know what you mean, but also no. That is a really funny way to describe Nolan's style, though. Law and Order core. There are not many shows I like less than CSI and Law and Order. That's like, I almost would rather watch like paint dry. I fucking hate that shit. I am so adverse to that. Dude, am I gonna fail this level? I think I did. I think this has a 30-second time limit. Oh, I didn't fail it. God, that was bad. Yeah, Law and Order can die. Also, yeah, that's another thing with Dark Knight. It moves very quick. As far as, like, plot stuff goes. Which is usually how it is with Nolan anyways. That's not too different, but you really have to pay attention to, like, little names. Alright. Sub 9 is possible.